Good morning. This is Monday, August the 16th, 2021, and we are on our way to Boone and then on over to Blowing Rock. It's supposed to rain this afternoon and then maybe 5 inches in the next 2 days. So we're trying to get over there before the rain comes. We're going to go to the outlet mall. I have to buy some unmentionables. We're here at the outlet store and I made my purchases, so we're ready to go. This is Tuesday the 17th and I'm back from stretcher size. Larry picked all the beans that was ready yesterday, so I'm going to can green beans. I got 2.5 pints. There was more there than we can eat. You can see we left some out to have for lunch. And then I'm canning the rest of them. This is Tuesday afternoon and we've been having tornado warnings for the last couple of hours. The phone keeps going off. It's on the TV sometimes. It was started down south of us, but now it's made its way up into Avery County. I'd rather have it all be over now instead of wait until tonight. So this afternoon I made peanut butter cookies.
There are signs of rotation. That might change. Let's get a radar update, see what's going on. As we wait for that radar, it updates every minute. So there's the sweep. So you're going to watch the data come in with us as it continues to sweep across, crossing the border, across Shelby. So there's the movement, and again, I'll zoom in a little bit tighter so we get a better idea as it comes in. Okay, it's holding its own shape-wise. And take a look inside of here again, and we look for rotation. Still a little bit of rotation. This does not look quite as good as it did even 2 minutes ago, and that's why we call these quick spin-ups. I mean, they become very active, and then they die out pretty quickly. At this point, hard to say whether that's an actual funnel on the ground, but I can tell you this, it's raining like cats and dogs, and it is windy. And that's heading into an area that's becoming more populated as it works its way north and west pretty quickly. It's minutes away from Newland. And it'll continue to slide on to the north and west toward Banner Elk, toward Elk Park, and then cross the line into Tennessee. So Avery County, you are under a tornado warning until 6:15. That is probably the greatest severe threat we have on the board right now.
This is what the news was just talking about. We're right here in Avery County next to Newland and Banner Elk, Crossnore, all those around us. So we ought to be in the clear in about another half hour. The wind's been falling on the roof the last hour or so. We'll see how big they are tomorrow. This is looking toward the south where it's supposed to be coming from. At least there's no lightning and thunder with it, just wind. Good morning. This is Wednesday the 18th of August. The storm is all over. Gone. It's a beautiful morning here. Sunshiny. I do have a dead tree out there in the middle. Looks like some branches broke on it. Several. But it's beautiful. The TV said that we had 6.9 inches of rain from the storm. And here in Land Harbor they had voluntary evacuations from Highland Hills and the Meadows because the Linville River runs down at the base of them and it gets over the bridges and they can't get out. So it was voluntary. And in some of the campgrounds along the rivers they did evacuate and took them away, but people here, if they wanted to, they'd go down to rec center. But it's a beautiful morning. I picked up a bunch of little twigs out of the yard, the road. There's some pretty flowers. We're going into Newland. We got to go to the grocery store and just see how much flooding we can see and how many trees down. There's a tree that came down. Church still looks okay. They got a little water over their driveway. I've seen it a lot worse. We're here by the Tow River where we like to eat to see how the water is. It's been up all over this grass here. It's all washed down. So it's gone down a lot. Right there's debris against the trees. Here by the gazebo, this whole thing was flooded here. There's our little shallow river. There's plenty of water there to drown me. Good current. It's all been up over here. Something there under the water. It's still kind of deep. Oh, there's a bulb. That looks like something else that floated out of the river. Oh, there's the waterfall. How pretty. Got a lot of water coming over the waterfall today. One on up there too. The wind has blown our tomatoes over. There's a few beans we could pick, but we're going to leave them and let them grow and maybe pick them tomorrow or the next day. And we got a couple squash that'll be ready about tomorrow or the next day. This tomatoes come really taking up the aisle. But look at all the tomatoes on it. More tomatoes there. The sky is so pretty. Here's the chainsaws out working. I'm coming out here for it. This is our street. I just looking at that little limb is broken. I think the Land Harbor crew's already been down through here clearing. Because when Larry and I left this morning, that tree right here was hanging down in the road. We couldn't, we had to drag under it. So they've been through and cut all those limbs right there off. Yeah, they've cut all this back out of the road. But we were able to get under it this morning. Well, you can see the wind was pretty brutal on these flowers yesterday. It laid them all down. These right here got all blown over too. But they're still pretty from this side. And there's a rose of Sharon that's kind of leading for the cabin. You can see all the twigs that blew down on the road. Larry washed the front of the truck this morning. He's doing it in sections. His back was hurting pretty bad by the time he got the front down. It's Wednesday, so he's going down to play hand and foot. He's waving. This is the bread maker I got at the yard sale. So I'm making bread in it for the first time. It'll be done in a little bit. I think it fell a little bit in the top, but it was looking pretty, but it fell just a little. There it is, my first loaf of bread in the yard sale bread maker. Looks just about right to me. I like it light colored. So I'll let it cool a while and then slice off a piece. But hope it'll be good. It looks like it should be. It's got a different shape than the ones I make at home because it's taller, more rectangular, I guess. This is the top here. This is the top, and then it went down in. We're out for a golf cart ride, and we stopped here at the Linville River. This is the one that flooded the meadows. There's a couple of trees kind of pushed over. But it seems nice and calm today. I'll go up the other way. Ooh, that's pretty. A lot of trout in those waters. It's Sunday morning. Time for church. A few years ago, we had our name, they were having names put on bricks so they could build this entrance to the landing. And so we bought a brick, and we just remembered we'd never come down to see it, so we came down and looked at it. It's there. This is in the middle of all the bricks.
I thought it was established before '69.
It's the 50th anniversary Linville Land Harbor established 1969. And then there's just more. And here's the arbor over it. Well, the lake is pretty here by the landing. Here's a good place to sit. Enjoy it. I got tables and chairs here so you can eat. Looks like a kayak out there on the lake if I can zoom in. There they are. This is the steps coming down from the porch. And Larry and I worked on them the other day to reinforce them. Haven't been able to paint yet because it's been too wet. We just fastened these boards to the stringer to reinforce it where it rotted on the outside. So now it's sturdy again. We sistered those boards in to reinforce it, make it steps stronger because the edges had rotted. There's another one we put in and up there. And way up there's another one. We just fastened those boards under the steps. This is my backyard here at the camper. It's just a hillside with woods. Lots of trees. This is the yard back here. We use the weed eater some and just kind of let it grow naturally. This is the jack-in-the-pulpit plant that was bloomed in the summer, early summer. But I didn't get around to filming it then. Now it's going to seed. This is the stack of sticks that I picked up out of the yard the last 2 days out of the backyard. It's just kind of collected over time, so it's got kind of big, quite a few of them. But got them pretty well all picked up now. It's probably maybe 3 or 4 foot high. And then Land Harbor maintenance will come by and pick all these up and haul them away. My next project is to clean up all these leaves. There's a lot of them on the trees, and they all come down here and get pretty thick. So I want to clean them up the best I can. Get them out from under the retaining wall. This is Friday, and I've been working on cleaning up the side yard. These are all the sticks here in the front that I picked up after the storm. And then I've got 4 bags of leaves I raked up today. And this right here, all that greenery, is firebush that I cut back. It was blocking all the light out of the living room. It was so big. So that's what I've been doing this afternoon. It's about time for Larry to get home from shuffleboard, so I'm going to quit. This is my side yard where I've been cleaning. This is the fire bushes that I cut back. They were up higher than my head. And they were kind of squeezing all the light away from that lilac tree too. Maybe it'll have a better chance now. There's my lilac. I think it had 1 blossom on it in all the time it's been here. And it's been there years and years. And there's stepping stones down through there. And they're meant to deflect the water away from the camper. But they had so many leaves on top of them that they weren't doing a very good job. So I still got a lot of work to do right here. Getting all these leaves up and all that cleaned out. But it's enough for today. And my hostas are looking pretty good, especially this big one. And our little hydrangea is hanging in there. It's about 4 or 5 years old, but it just doesn't grow. We're back over here to hear music with everybody else. Have some food.
It's not Elvis tonight.
No. I'll have to put his name in. I'm not even sure who it is or what he sings. Mostly we came over because we didn't want to cook. Just get a sandwich and some chips. I had a hot dog, so have some food and listen to a song or two and then go back home. And the kitchen's clean, so I don't have to clean anything up. This is Saturday the 28th and we're going into Newland. It's 65 degrees. This is another view of Grandfather Mountain from where we're dropping off the garbage. We're just out driving around and all these houses are all so cute and different. These little summer places. Well, some of them are year-round, but not too many. Little footwork. Now it looks like it's been newly painted too.
A lot of work on a lot of these houses. people out.
Yeah, this is where Betty always walked. Camper. Oh, look at that tree. It's been trimmed.
Yeah. Probably gonna carve something out of it, you reckon?
Oh, they fixed the chimney.
Well, it wasn't fixed before.
They had rocks on the top of it, man. That's cute.
There's the same people right there.
Yeah. Oh, that's new. This pull over. Betty thought about buying that house.
No,
I'm glad she didn't.
They probably wanted a lot for that.
Just look at all the retaining wall they had to build. There's your friend lived in that one. I don't know, gave you coffee or something one time when you were out.
That one right there.
Oh, this one? Okay, I thought it was the other one. Well, there's the house your friend lived in. There we go up the hill.
Did you want to go through all the look? While you were taking pictures of that?
Yeah, I got a lot of pictures. Got the pedal to the metal.
Carrying a lot of weight.
Here's a pretty view of the golf course.
Here it comes.
Okay,
Well, I gotta move.
go on.
Oh, never mind. They're in the road.
Oh, okay. Walker's way out there playing. I'm finished with all the yard work I'm going to do. So there's my pile of sticks. And here's my bags of leaves. There's 9 of them there. Another one back in there. And there's the fire bush that I cut off and trimmed. So I got 9 bags of leaves. I raked up a lot of leaves down here and recut the channel for the water. So hopefully when it rains it'll go down that channel and then on down over the hill. There's still leaves here, but if you take them all off then it's just mud. So I left some. And I got all the leaves out from under the camper. They were all stacked up under there. And little begonias I planted here are still blooming and growing. It's Sunday morning and time for church. Looks like we got a good turnout this morning.
I'll have to go behind oh goodness. I have to go up here and turn around somewhere.
It's 8:23 and 65 degrees. And we're headed for home. We brought Betty's island up those steps there and we got it in the truck. So it's ready to go. 53 degrees and we're all loaded, leaving Land Harbor. We got a call, we can stop and get some more beef. And we got 107 pounds of meat. We got a log truck in front of us. When we started out, he was in front of us, and we stopped to get the beef, and then we stopped to get gas and have breakfast, and we caught up with him again. And there Larry was right. He thought he was going to turn up here, but guilty. There he goes. Here we are, South Carolina State Line.
You can tell.
I'm glad all the roads in the state aren't this bad. And there it is. Welcome to South Carolina.
There's an accident on I-26 and just past Spartanburg,
We were just
going towards Charleston.
We were just talking about how good the traffic was. That was not much and was doing fine. It's nice a trucker let us in and get over in this lane. We were in the other lane. Is it 2 semis or 1?
2. Trucks are barely getting by. If a wrecker comes, we'll be stuck behind it.
Wonder what happened. There's 2 cabs there on the left, it looks like. We got by the accident and now we're stuck in traffic again. But we can't see what's causing it up ahead. There comes, looks like a fire truck. And it's going to the semis.
Yeah.
Here comes another one.
Must have been another wreck. And some old cars. They can't stand to sit very long in the hot sun like this. I guess they pulled over.
Well, they're sitting back there in the shade, the drivers. See them back in the woods?
Yeah.
Got the windows down. Here comes something else.
I don't know what that truck was.
And we're just sitting here still, but there is an exit up there somewhere. Looks like the interstate is closed ahead and everybody's having to get off at the exit where we were planning to exit. It's 4:28 and 90 degrees. And here we are at home. Oh, the grass grew again.
Fence is down.
Yeah, oh, it was way down.
I guess the kids don't mow grass, do they?
They're too far away. Well, it's all unloaded. Neighbor man came over and helped, and it's right here in the kitchen. There it is. Got
I
a,
had reservations about it.
yeah. So we still got to take the plastic off, and that might not be its permanent spot, but that's where it is for right now. This is a pretty wreath that Brenda Kay made for my door for me. It's got peach-colored flowers. I think it's really pretty. It's Tuesday morning, and Larry is out mowing. It's supposed to be 91 degrees today. Oh, some of the meat we got yesterday was flat iron steak. I'd never made that before, so I fixed it for supper and I just looked up on YouTube how to cook it, and it turned out good. Had it with some seasoned fries and a salad. It's about 6:45, and I thought I'd end my video. We've just been kind of playing catch-up today. Larry mowed some and had to put a belt back on the other mower. And we went into town and got the mail and ran some errands, got some medicine. Just playing catch-up. And we had a rain shower this afternoon. It rained, so we won't have to water anything. And I guess that's about it for August. We'll start a new month tomorrow. Good night. God bless.